Alter. If you need confirmation.
Introducing your champion.
Last one, don't screw up.
LG, you know we gotta get it up.
Remember, eyes on the prize.
Ain't seen none.
Got you. Going backside.
So 45 seconds and laundry. Energy ammo here. Level 2.
I need a help up. What's the loader?
Looking for an extended heavy mag.
Recharging shields.
Looking for sniper
I'm
up.
Care package over.
Sniper.
Care package over there.
Don't mind if I do.
P2020 here.
Over there. Oh, here. Sniper.
Most of the time, I get people to do that for me.
Like that air.
Survey beacon over there.
Stand back. Run 3 is home.
Knockdown shield here. Level 1. Forgot I said that.
Extend the light back.
Let's regroup here. Giving much better box here.
Who's this guy? Guy.
You are coming home with me tonight. Recharging my shield.
Ping any extra bats if you see it.
Shield battery here.
For sure.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Kill leader. Nothing to play with.
I need a
Shield
hop
battery
on.
here.
Going fire. I've discovered the location of the next ring. Check your map.
I'm just watching, just in case they come this way.
Taking fire! I heard them. Freshening up with a Phoenix kit.
Ready to pull.
Trap set.
I heard them. Taking fire. I grounded enemy. Enemy that way. I heard them. Recharging my shield.
I've discovered the location of the next ring. Check your map.
Attention.
I threw my ult just in case you need to get back out.
Fire! Recharging shields.
Hang him.
I don't see him. Roof. Right here, right here.
Target over there.
Cracked. Oh, oh.
Another one's zipping up there. One's back there.
Reloading.
Move it over here.
1 minute until
Follow Blackster.
closes.
Hold on, I need to heal. Grenade out. Extra trackers
Here. "30 seconds. We are close.
Oh. Bunker.
Spotted a room console over there.
Don't let them see.
Bunker. Heal.
You can take jump tower and get the zone, or do you want to just try to walk it?
Or yeah, let's do that. Let's take jump tower, back of runoff.
Console over there.
This team might fly over here towards us, so be ready for that.
Always ready.
They're flying towards airbase.
Okay, we're going runoff.
Didn't expect that area.
Guys there. Guys there.
Subject over there.
Go left, go
Go
left.
in
towards the
between, in
building.
between.
Yeah, go left.
Subject in view.
Fight these guys.
No! I cleared them reservoir.
Placing gas trap.
That's
Where's our teammate?
Flying building.
Our damn wussy teammate hiding.
Has been restocked.
Get the red deal.
Beam
Wanna hit it?
go. Yeah, might be not safe, but
I don't play like a wuss like this other guy hiding.
I'm watching for you.
Attention. Replicator incoming. Let's make ourselves something nice.
Ready to pull back?
You guys can cover me, I'm gonna scan. Oh,
No, we know where zone is. It's probably gonna end up pulling to the right. We just need to play the right side of this building.
11 squads.
The squads are down.
If anything, the circle will likely pull hard, maybe towards this middle area over here. We just have to be ready to be either pull or go over there, or potentially go closer into these buildings. Because it's definitely not going to finish on top of us. It'll probably finish right in front of us over there.
Why not on top of us?
Because the way the zone is positioned, it doesn't. If it's not full on a single POI, then it's probably not going to finish there. In fact, it might actually finish in this buildings over here. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm moving
I'll
right
make a
over
bet.
here.
Make a bet.
Sure. Why not?
Guys,
On the
right
roof
here.
over here. Yeah, they're still fighting over here though. Globo, do you have your ult? I need you to throw it.
Right here.
Find yourself inside the next ring. Awesome inhibitors.
There's a bow here. Bow's nasty.
We have a enemy right here.
You know what? Dang, you finished on top of us? That's crazy. Kill one over there.
Took down an enemy. Reloading.
They have a lifeline though. Can't do anything about it.
See how it's ending on us? Like I said.
Hold on.
Hey, man, just don't.
Squad pushing. Another squad pushing.
Watch out for the nade. Just play inside on the. Play inside over here. Nimbo, don't push in too much. Nimbo, get over here. Get over here. Get the fuck over here. They're pushing up. Just set it up for us.
Shields are recharging.
That sucks.
Recharging my shields.
Watch this. They might swing that corner. I can't see with the smoke.
Is it good? Res is good? Smoke done. Res is good? Smoke is done.
I'm still smacking. I'm still shooting. Don't need to queue. We're fine for now. 2 over there.
Beware.
That was a little far, but you know, it's fine. They double swing, they swung, double swung, double swung. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. Watch that nade, watch that nade. One shot, one shot, one shot. Careful from windows, careful from windows.
They're rolling again.
They're on our roof, be careful, be ready, be ready. Circle's not on our side, by the way. 147 on that guy.
Gonna go.
Can you play low ground? Just keep moving.
Running through tunnel here.
Under 6. Wind you.
Right here is good, right here is good.
There's a team right there in the distance. They might be able to see us. Be ready. Horizon. Team over here. Team's over here. Team over here. Behind. Behind us, behind.
Got this.
Good gas. Press him first. Come on. I have no shields.
Here, I'm dropping. Break your ult if you have it. I need ammo. I just ran. Ping him, ping him.
Swap right here. Good gas. No.
Damn.
Sorry,
Done.
Scrappy. Looks like you threw away.
Nice try.
The circle will start closing soon, Vicky.
too, after getting that res, knowing that you have little cover to play off of between the crates and then that train cart that Aegis has been getting peppered in originally, but with Ziki being back, this would be an insanely clutch play for Makers who have held this high ground. Remember, we saw Bleed here originally. Yes, there is that gen. I did see the passive shield regenerate for the Watson.
And talking about passive, I mean, GG have been playing passive most of this game, but for now, they have to start getting involved. You can see them taking up space here. The Newcastle castle wall is down. They've got a couple of rocks to play behind, but how long will this last for? Catwall as well.
Exactly. I was just about to say, with the catwall being available for them, they could slowly inch forward out of the cover that they have already built up for themselves. But you have to be careful with Atnam and this Kraber. He misses it this time, but he has been so consistent since yesterday in landing those shots.
I mean, 4 bullets, he's still got access to that, as well as the EMP, which surely is coming out soon. You can't lose the drone now. That would be such an ugly spot, but they don't. The EMP goes up and they go in.
And Noctum now try to play for second, knowing that Gaming Gladiators is going to walk in the third part of this fight. They come in blasting after the EMP to initiate the engagement. Makers get eliminated, and now this is Gaming Gladiators, who may be taking a little slow of their time. Blast at a different off angle. Love that with Lufka sliding in to take the first dub of this match point finals for Gaming Gladiators.
They don't even look surprised, Vicky. As if it was expected, as if this game went exactly as Gaming Gladiators planned. 6 kills, 18 points. That's a solid start on their way to 50 points and achieving match point eligibility.
Strong looking squad. It's going to be GG. The winners of game number 1 are back here in our endgame in game 2.
GG looking to press, looking to try and get even closer to that match point threshold. There are 29 points, and there is still plenty to be gathered here in this last circle. Drop the last remaining player from Bleed, just trying to survive, just trying to say, I want to avoid these sightlines right now and maybe hope that GG and Complexity fight so we can maybe sneak a second.
Well, good news for us is he's not playing Crypto, which means that
we can see him.
We can see him. And everybody else can see him as well, which might not be good news if you're a Bleed Esports fan, but for Blast, it means he can send it. He can get that kill, get that elimination. And GG here, who have complete and utter control of this zone, might be looking to go back-to-back.
What does GG have defensively here? You've got the Catalyst, and you do have a wall to use if you need it, but Complexity are getting aggressive.
Lufka just trying to play an anchor position here, but here's the swing from Light. Blast will get the first knock. Light still alive here. Complexity trying to push themselves. The follow-up is coming in now from Blast. He can't get it either, and all of a sudden it's down to Lufka.
Great Newcastle res though, and now you just got to back up.
GG will go back-to-back in our match point finals. From unspoken to undeniable, GG are looking incredible on our main stage.
The Gaming Gladiators are here with one task in hand, and it is to win this trophy. GG are approaching. GG are close to match point, but will they get there here?
Blast looking to do what he can. Mobile shield goes down as well. They only need a few points here. Light has decided this is not my time to fight. He's going to try and get there through placement.
Yeah, he wants to get up into that top 5, maybe even a little bit further. It is still doable via placement points here. Bangalore has the smokes, a good character to try and rat with. Alliance are taking damage, and Light could find KP
He's
here.
looking for the KP. He's firing in on this fight. Nades are going to go. Sends one up towards the skies. It's big damage. It's been knocked. And oh my God, Light, you've just put GG onto match point.
Gaming Gladiators will be the first to cross that line. And maybe Light still has a reason to do some damage here in this lobby for the remaining 3 squads.
Dreamfire versus Guild. Light still alive as well. They're trying to hunt him down here. Light, you've done your job, but can you do something miraculous? It doesn't matter. GG eliminated as Dreamfire look to put their first win on the board.
Guild have got a good position though. I like this from Guild, and they have utility and potential shield swaps.
And a Kraber. Now can you hit the shot? MT's got one as well.
Oh.
We've seen 360 no-scopes. The drone is good practice, but now it's time to take it from the firing range to the live environment. Legacy looking to move up here. He's got the turbo on that Havoc as well. Can't quite get some damage. as the shield will be good enough from the Newcastle to stop it.
Good EMPs, and actually the Kraber shot onto that drone might have been a shot that was very important to hit as well. It didn't allow them to push up on what could have been potential damage from an EMP.
Well, like I mentioned, MT, he can hit this when he's spinning in circles. Uh-oh. Legacy looking for the off angle. Oh! If a Pathfinder had hair, it would have been removed.
I mean, trying to hide from two angles, from two Krabers, is not going to be an enjoyable experience. Another EMP arrives, and maybe that will be the call for Guild to send it.
Legacy managed to break that drone once more. The Newcastle finds those rocks are slipping, but also finds the Mastiff is good enough to get that first knock. Guild Esports cannot hold. Dreamfire will close it out. And Dreamfire step up here in Germany to win the game on Stormpoint.
Much to the crowd's delight, as Dreamfire put their names up into the top 5 in the overall standings right now. And look what it means to them.
This place is rocking.
Dreamfire fans, they travel from far, but they travel in packs. And they've always been here at ALGS. And now they have a reason to scream and to shout. Most likely VKG and TSM will be getting into it and playing for second.
It was riskier for VKG because they were going to be forced to rotate into the line of sight of TSM. The EMP rings out, but VKG found a little corner to play off of. They have set up the Watson Gen 2. TSM now jumping into the line of sight of Guild, finding some space to be able to play safely off that low ground that you mentioned. Redstone with the knock, by the way, too, with the Kraber. He got a huge knock, but they can't fully engage on it just yet.
That's insane that they got the reset there for VKG. Now they move up a little bit further, taking away some of that high ground from Guild that we talked about. They're playing from the roof, but sooner rather than later, they'll have to drop.
You know, Legacy in the comms was like, it's safe on me, it's safe on me. He was able to
getting
reset.
inside?
TSM got inside for free. Are you serious? I mean, they had to, right? Guild felt so pressured, and they had to reset on top of that.
It's just such a smart call, though. Zap has been doing so well after the first day here for TSM. Verhulst this morning saying he's been playing almost perfectly.
Lots of confidence within the new IGL for TSM. The props for Verhulst with the circle starts closing in as they're stuck in the corner.
The way VKG have set up the fences down the bottom now means you're almost certainly going to fall into their web as you come off the high ground. MT tries to pop the EMP.
No way! The EMP timing slowed down TSM so much. It took a lot of circle damage, but it's fine. They still have a sliver of this corner to play off of, but I don't believe they're going to be able to fully reset. But for Guild now, jump down, and they're able. TSM Redstone! Oh my god! That Kraber shot was huge, but Guild cannot clutch at VK Gaming! Walk up for free!
BK Gaming. Only one of them with any LAN experience before playing at the Split 1 playoffs. And they look like they've been here their whole lives. Alliance hide behind the wall. A Kraber in the hands of hackers. It's stopped teams winning tournaments before. So much responsibility in this man's hands. EMP is ready to go. The drone not risking it until now.
Calm before the storm. The Newcastle, though! Gaming Gladiators need to finish this fight quickly. They push in with the Newcastle wall. That is the green light for NRG to come up behind them for free. Gaming Gladiators didn't know. With NRG coming up behind them, that is a lackluster information from not having a crypto drone.
Blast gets the wall off, but Lufka is not going to be able to get the res onto Lights. He gets finished. Alliance go up against NRG. I don't think GG can pull this back.
They didn't have to jump that early. Now that is Alliance who have taken the height. NRG stuck in between both squads. Are you kidding me? Gaming Gladiators, they originally have height and now have swapped places, but it's still doable. Blast, Lufka, only up to Lufka. He's the only one left to keep the dreams alive, and we're going to more Apex. eliminated!
Alliance have had a taste of victory recently and they want another shot at it. So they take out NRG and win match 5! Until that final 3. GG looked phenomenally good on top of Mirage.
I'm very happy for Alliance, but I'm sorry. I am so cursed. It is never gonna happen. I'm never gonna have the moment to celebrate with the team. Or maybe never say never.
Notmoist have full control of zone here. You can see it's going to be pulling right towards them. So Fnatic are probably going to be the first team to be exposed. NRG have a few rocks to play behind, and you have to wonder, Fnatic knowing this, are they going to try and play for second here and send it on to NRG? That looks like what they're trying to line up right now.
Fnatic looking towards NRG. The shield, though, will maybe make them double think this one and second guess themselves ever so slightly as Fnatic maybe approach onto Moist side, but look at the shields on the side of Not Moist.
Oh, Timmy! He just got absolutely ripped by Nocturnal on that devotion. You have to wonder though, is there an opportunity to push off of it? Nocturnal's trying to swing on it, and Nocturnal, he's going to find 2. Nocturnal with 3! That is a play to remember.
NRG deny Not Moist, but it will open up space for Fnatic to push out here.
Fnatic now move up through the Bangalore roll, trying to take a little bit of height over NRG. Yuka, Suzuki, it's 1 to go for Fnatic to announce themselves in our match point finals.
Well, they dropped down towards Stacks. They took control of Dome, and they held it for the entire game. But it was how they were able to manipulate other teams' path. They forced Bleed away. They said, no, you're not allowed into Dome. They made it a fortress. And I think they know it as they wait behind this rock, as they want SSG and Fnatic to fight. So Fnatic have already crossed it, SSG have already crossed it, but NRG are hoping, praying that they fight one another.
Well, the crazy thing for NRG is I don't think they realize Fnatic are a duo at the moment. If they do, they could send it and get those 2 KP and the placement point that would send them over the line. So for NRG, there's an opportunity here. Maybe they're just waiting for Fnatic to show, let the zone do the damage, and then play off the back of it.
Well, have they shown enough? You can see Nocturnal considering it. He's getting closer. He certainly saw 2 heads pop up. Will they be able to join and make it 6 match point teams going into the next? The zone's about to close, so they are going to be forced out slightly, but SSG are beginning to encroach on their space.
Nocturnal! Oh, Nocturnal! This man has put on an absolute show for everybody today. 2 more for him, and that puts NRG onto match point.
Can you follow it up with a win, though? That's the real question, as now SSG closed it.
SSG will move in. Nocturnal can't quite pull off a miracle, but they have done enough. NRG will hit match point. SSG, the winners of this game, will hit match point as well. And boy, oh boy, did the chasing pack turn up. Now we have multiple teams, 6 in total, who will have the chance to close it out and call themselves champions.
And this is what I was worried about when I said, if you're Alliance, if you're GG, you will be kicking yourself if you don't take that opportunity in this game, because everyone was starting to get a little bit too close for comfort. But Storm Point just hasn't been the map for GG, and sadly wasn't for Alliance either.
Calm before the storm. Look where NRG is positioned, taking shots from the cable cart. Bleed playing right underneath them. Guild playing off the fence line. C9 looking at Guild as C9 are going to desperately be in the line of sight of both Guild and Bleed.
Okay, Mozam's Eva come out now as Guild are getting into an unlucky fight here and will get taken out. Unfortunately, the engagement with Cloud9 happens at the same time. TSM and Bleed still trying to keep this series going, but NRG are well set up here.
The TSM chants are ringing through the crowd now. This is their moment. The double camo that you saw. Gaming Gladiators hiding behind the Newcastle knockdown, but he does not have a gold knockdown shield. They do not get the full reset as quickly as they want. As now NRG are forced to collapse on Bleed.
Oh no, Bleed take a knock, and NRG looks so safe behind all of their walls. 5 teams. 4 teams now left alive. Reptar with even the overshield to help him through this last circle.
Is this the moment though? NRG in a tough position. TSM hailing from the high ground, looking like vultures. This is their moment. Our last 2 teams, we have more games of Apex. TSM versus Bleed and TSM. Keep this series going.
Relief, elation, confidence. All of those flowing out of the different members of TSM right now.
C9 meeting them, having to slide right back down to the stage that they built up for themselves and the Watson. You saw the Nemesis shot from the other side. Bleed have now officially hit match points. So many teams now though.
Guild's done amazing things as a rat. MT on that crypto. Some have called him the best rat in the game, but it's just him. Unfortunately, they don't make the rotation with all 3.
And TSM get eliminated. Look at this chaos. While Gaming Gladiators are completely uncontested on the north side, outside of the tracks.
Well, they were, but then they lost access to the weather tower, so they try and hide behind this tiny part of rock.
All eyes on VK Gaming. The nades. The different angle. Gaming Gladiators down to 1. C9 engaging on a fight. It is Team Liquid who are still alive in here.
Only 1 left alive for Guild and for GG until now. It's a respawn.
The clutch is res from GG here. Trying to, at least on the other side. It was Guild that had gotten the clutches res, bringing both members back. Bleed still inside the train station.
I think MT lost his drone, so instead of being able to stay in Viz longer, he gets revealed.
Oh, finds a Mirror Guild Esports on the sticks, and Team Liquid get whiff of the res. They completely pull out. They look alive and healthy. Gaming Gladiators eliminated from this lobby. Only Guild alive, and we get more Apex.
We're going more!
We got more, everyone. Bleed dropped down. Liquid, Bleed, and VK Gaming have seen us through. Our last 3 squads, VK Gaming do it. Liquid Alienware trying to put respect on their name. Puro Beach and Liquid putting themselves on top. Getting the dub. That was so crucial. They were sitting in 15th overall before that. Waving the flag. Viva Mexico! It's a beautiful Nessie, but this is how it starts. Look how many teams just hit match point, Genome.
3 more. We've got VKG, who picked up 16 points. They move up into 5th spot, continuing their incredible run and take match point eligibility. They are joined by Bleed, up to 60 points now. And Team Liquid with that 7-kill win, that gets them to 51 points.
Only complexity and enter Force 36 as Varhost, the Grenade Master.
Varhost wants to win this. The Skynades. They take out 1 member of Guild. They take out 1 member of NRG. That's the 2 teams who potentially were pinching them, as now we look at Alliance.
Alliance have taken a lot of damage, but TSM, they take out another team. NRG now go down. Alliance take down Complexity as well. 6 squads remain. 5 are on match point. Unless Enter Force 36 win this game from the top of that cake building that they took right at the start, we will find our winner right here, right now.
How many times, by the way, are Guild just going to be allowed to respawn a player in the late game? Not for the first time we've seen it. Phony's going to get a knock here for SSG, who are trying to progress forward. Not sure if they managed to finish it off, but here comes Gil to get a little bit of a helping hand. Shuby's going to try and escape to that second level and will manage to do so. Hackis has been finished though. Phony from SSG reduces them to 2.
It's nervy times for every single team, for every single member of this audience, for you and I, for everyone watching at home. TSM have the Northwest, but they have to approach now as E36 still sits on this high ground, may I add. And keep that in mind.
The only team who is not on top or inside of one of the levels of the building in front of TSM is TSM. Everybody will have to leave. Everybody will have to fight. And TSM can bide their time.
They can bide their time, but also Enter Force 36 are on the high ground. Now Alliance as a 2, trying to deal the damage, trying to pin back the team here, to survive, to give themselves a chance as a duo.
It's a 2v2. Dropped and Shuby. They're going to find Mr. Mozambique and Co. Tyler will go in. Can't quite finish, but the zone surely does the damage. Bleed Esports will die. They will fall out of this lobby and Alliance will live.
And E36 have the crit.
They're sending it on to TSM. TSM have to hold. Reps will go down. Verho's down. Snap, it's all up to you. Can you clutch for TSM as a solo? 5 squads now remain. Koifel. TSM are out. SSG go forward, but they take damage. Guild has been eliminated. Alliance still as a duo, by the way. Might be dropping here. Unlucky on his own. Won't win it, but SSG will become your champions here in Germany. And Zainu becomes the 2-time.
So SSG, out of nowhere it feels like. And it's not 1, but 2 for Zainu. But a first for his teammate. Alliance, a valiant effort as a duo. But we finally conclude our match point finals here in Mannheim, Germany. And it is Space Station Gaming. At one point, the question was even, will they get any points in this match point final? The first 2 games of today, they were on 0, but they slowly crawled their way back to 50. And then when they got the opportunity, boy, did they seize it.
So the title goes back to North America.
Four squads now remain. We've got Fnatic, Complexity, Envy, and Furia in match 1 of our match point finals here in Japan. Envy have been very quiet, by the way, just going about their business, avoiding all the gunfire, but I think Furia have just spotted them out. 2 of our 4 teams with a Valkyrie in their composition, may I add, as Fnatic have just created so much space on this northern side.
You mentioned Envy. Well, across from them, staring them in the whites of the eyes, is going to be Furia. The slam and the counter slam. The wall will belong to Envy here, which will force Furia away.
By the way, Complexity have been able to just manipulate this map in a way where they found themselves on the southern side, and if they can kind of force everyone else to engage here on the north, there is a real chance Complexity can walk away with it.
Well, Envy, they're going to poke out Vaxelon. He's dealt with. Complexity also from distance getting involved with it. And Furia, even the full red armors can't save them. They will fall out in 4th place as we are now into our top 3.
What an opportunity this is to score big points for all 3 of these squads who remain in this final circle. Fnatic and Envy are the closest, but look at the coverage.
Envy getting absolutely ripped though. Envy are gone. It's a 3v3 Complexity versus Fnatic. Complexity move forward. Yuka with the Peacekeeper trying to hold the line, but Womnock already got to Complexity. Malstera left on his own. Complexity will win game 1 of your match point finals.
Put some respect on his name. Monsoon on the desk lets them know. Fnatic have been a thorn in their side all tournament long. What was it I said right at that start of that game? They keep running into Fnatic. They keep losing the bubble fights. But I've heard it time and time again. This is Complexity's meta. And they put big points on the board in match 1.
Here come the Gibbions. Oh! Banger coming in from Loop. They do a huge amount of damage, but they can't extend for it because their team's center zone at the moment. Slayer on the shield is not going to have that available for a few moments. Has to get that charge back up on the ultimate.
So tough for all of these teams to try and work out how they're going to reposition whilst also avoiding the gunfire or putting down damage to stop teams from pushing them as well.
Alliance have to make the move. They managed to cross. The bubble will also go down. VP's bubble's going to go down pretty early here in this fight, as they have to watch LG now make their move forward on the bubble, and they have to wrap. They have to try and third this. Here comes the slam. Zac Mazer goes in. Trades in the first couple of kills, but Slayer's going to be left on his own. Slayer chunks one. It's a 1v1 between him and LG now. But Gilder overlooking this. Slayer player behind the knockdowns. ExoClan in the meantime eliminated.
Yeah, Gilder in a really good position. Burst Pro will try. Slayer's going to desperately attempt to stay alive. LG go down as to VP. VK still alive on this south and still going unknown right now.
Alliance, Guild, and VK Gaming are your final 3 teams. Guild have the majority of the cover.
Oh, they've seen VK now.
But VK are close to them, and Alliance might just be able to watch this fight happen and move in for the third.
Who's going to move first? Who blinks first here? Alliance just hoping, praying that they can use these rocks to their advantage.
VK bubbled last, so they're going to have the cover of the Gibraltar bubble, the Gibraltar Dome, to play a little bit longer. And all of a sudden, Alliance have gone from thinking we could third this to maybe we're the team who has to make the play.
Oh, VK might just jump in.
They're swinging up! They're swinging up! VK Gaming get 2! QQ goes down, and that just opens the door for Guild to move in and claim match 2!
It's Fody celebrating on the main stage yet again. Big points on the board for Guild. But VK Gaming also celebrating to the crowd because they know how important that could be in their chase for that match point threshold. A very difficult final circle to navigate. So much open space, having to utilize the bubble when available, the Newcastle shield as you slowly inch your way up. But eventually VK, they just had to take the fight and they ruined the game for Alliance.
LG sitting above, I believe it's a solo from Virtus Pro. They haven't noticed he's there just yet. Bubbling forward. I think they've gone past him. Completely unnoticed with 6 squads left. Gaining crucial placement points.
Nothing to see here for that solo out. Complexity now try to engage. They put down the dome. Let's jump into a listening with Complexity as they take this fight.
Do you have wall? Yeah, wall on me north. Good. Good. Cat's walking up. Get ready, fight this. Chill. Yeah. Try to. Yeah. Cat's walking. Give me that. He's thinking. One is on him. One is on him. Come on, right. I'm looking. 2 are dead. I'm batting right now. I'm getting a slow above. Yep. Top 3, boys, okay? Look above. Careful. Yes. Healing. They're gonna drop. We need heals on these left boxes, okay?
I'm taking so.
We're gonna third. Grab it.
They're shooting out. So
Chill.
bottom right. Yes. I'm taking bottom right.
I need cells.
It's bottom right and top. I can
I'm 1-0. On me. A lot of. We need to go probably left side rock. We need to go left side rock.
And with the way Complexity and their comms are flowing, you wouldn't think Monsoon actually has to go to the bathroom. Sitting on the edge of his seat, playing off the low ground. They have to worry about Shopify Rebellion on the height.
Complexity with the throwback logo. It feels like they're throwing back to the glory days of Monsoon. We've said this is his meta. Maybe this is their land.
Let's see how they play around this. They have so much KP to their name. 12 total KP for this squad, but they get hit with the Energized Barrier Fury for now. They use up the dome. Liquid Alienware are staring at Complexity, who are low on health. Shopify will eventually need to drop down from the height. Kimchi gets knocked, by the way, by the ring. The pressure, as now Complexity are down to a duo. They get taken out in third.
Shopify Rebellion, they've come all the way from the north, and with a massive clutch from Zainu at the start, they clutch out the end too.
Still from the north side here, too. Also holding that fence line. Shopify are waiting for these domes to drop to let the Sheila sing. See EXO still behind them. They're on the low ground this whole time now. As the dome goes down, they get the knock onto Koipo and Zainu. MT trying to play his life, trying to for Envy and EXO to take out each other first, to play for their positioning. 6 squads left. Shopify get eliminated. EXO beat them back in the lobby. Aurora now trying to get the KP, while Falcons are still alive, are still on high, and looking at Guild.
Yeah, Guild are about to lose their position to the zone. So are Aurora. Falcons need to try and find a way to put pressure and push them into each other. Otherwise, they will be the ones in trouble. Guild getting focused by 2 teams at once.
It's the sandwich here. Aurora helping out Falcons in this case, while Guild trying to push onto Aurora. This is the green light for Falcons to move into 3P. Guild get eliminated. Last 3 squads.
But Envy are down low. Somehow no one's looking at them right now. Aurora so focused on Falcons, but Envy need to find their way up
the Grand Slam of the Newcastle wall pushes 9 impulse back here. Keza gets taken out first. Walty slides in. The PK shot singing. Falcons now have held height, have the advantage. While Envy are still on low ground. Aurora get eliminated. Envy forced to play right underneath the platform.
Envy want a second, but at some point they've got to come up.
Here they come up with the zipline, with the Newcastle wall. The hip fire shot from Hao, but he gets traded off. And Falcons take game number 4 in such a dominating fashion.
Oh, they knew that game was theirs. What up, Jayhawk? Loving that one from the crowd. We saw they pushed through the tunnel behind Command in Lava Siphon, and from that point on, it was Falcons' game to lose.
Complexity, the nerves, they know how close it is. 5 points, Falcons probably thinking the same. The bubble goes down, but so does Waltzy. Hao's going to stick the res here. He's got the blue knockdown, which is going to certainly help. But will they be able to get healthy enough? And VP might have been taken care of because VKG forced the fight onto them.
That is huge for Falcons as well. Just a little bit of distraction, but now here comes
bubble,
Alliance.
no bubble,
Alliance
no wall.
arrive. You need to get a bubble soon, but of course you've got to wait.
No bubble, no wall. It's going to have to be brute force to hold here for Falcons. Alliance trying to make the most of this northern side. VP with just 1 remaining. Zach Mazer hiding, trying to survive. Falcons still alive as well as go next to Esports. Catwall outer zone.
Teams starting to fall. Aurora go down. Complexity still closing in on match point, but they have to move outside of this building. They have moved out. They need kills, and they might just find some. There's an extra one. 3 more points required for Complexity.
3 to go for Complexity to hit match point, to put themselves within 1 game of being in the finals. The bubble goes down from Monsoon. Kimchi, it's all up to you. They only need a few points. Complexity won't make it. Complexity will not make it, but Falcon's still alive.
Attention turns to Team Falcons. They could be the first to cross. All red, great position. Catwall's helping them out, and they're doing damage.
Hao though, he's got to be careful. Hao's got to be careful. He's going to have to get the wall down. Fury are eliminated, which means more placement points here for Team Falcons. Waltzy, he's gone down though, and even though they can see it, even though they can taste it, it's all up to Hao and Zero to close out.
Zero's doing really well though, being able to do damage with this match at the moment.
Up.
Playing the bubble successfully. By the way, Shopify Rebellion still alive as well.
Zero down. Hiyaka. Maybe he's going to break the hearts of Falcons fans. It's Waltzy.
Waltzy!
Do what he can. Waltzy did it. Waltzy did enough. And Falcons will hit match Hackers with the win, but the bigger story here is the Falcons hit match point, and so do Alliance.
If Alliance did not get that final kill, they would not have been able to cross it. It was so close for Complexity, so close for Shopify Rebellion. But it's two heavy hitters, one from North America and one from EMEA. The entirety of EMEA on Alliance is back here. They have the entirety of the east side of this zone to themselves. Maybe Fnatic, one of the biggest threats on the north. This is where Hackers is going to earn his paycheck. There's the Dark Veil we were talking about. Could this be the difference maker? It cuts the whole zone in half. They own this side of the zone.
It's an R9. It's an R99 from Effect. Alliance have completely cut this zone in half. The res will come in, but how long will this bubble last? Alliance fans and EMEA fans will be hoping it lasts a lifetime as Unlucky lights on the slam, but I don't think it was a slam he wanted. He wanted the height.
This is going to be tough. Alliance now in the building. Fnatic still watching on, and Complexity and Shopify Rebellion surrounding this Alliance roster who are desperately fighting to stay alive.
They are fighting for their lives. They are fighting for a championship. Alliance. 4 squads remaining. Fnatic, they're going to send it. If they kill Fnatic, they own this side of zone. Hackers with the bubble, they're trying to damage anyone around them.
They need the help, and now every bubble is down. You can feel the tension in the room. Everyone here urging a Fnatic win, urging an anything win but Alliance. They want to see more games.
Evac in. Hackers challenged. Hackers is down. Effect is down. Unlucky. It's all up to you. He gets the res, but now he's getting swamped. Unlucky, somehow still alive. The knockdown is keeping him alive.
What is happening?
Unlucky. Oh, it's Shopify Rebellion. Oh my God, he nearly made it happen. But it's Shopify Rebellion who give us one more game.
We will have 4 teams on match point going into match 7. Alliance, Shopify Rebellion, Team Falcons, and Complexity. Alliance came so close to finding victory. Unlucky almost pulled off something impossible.
All the other teams are on the southern side here. Alliance between quite a few. I don't like their chances. Falcons, however, reminiscent of the Siphon game, have half the zone to themselves. Scouts were trained on VKG in the middle. They've been taken out by LG. That's even better for Falcons.
History here as Falcons thrive in this chaotic environment. We know that Hal and Zero have been here before. They've seen this opportunity. Walty lets it only to the Sheila.
No one has ever won a LAN from the elimination bracket before. A Falcons about to rewrite history.
It's almost there. The bombardments have been called and the double cat wall as well. Double cat still in the lobby. From Alliance, go next. They can use this to their advantage. Having to be careful, playing on the edge of the dome. Alliance put down their own dome of protection. With Aurora fighting to their right, LG collapsing on them.
Falcons just waiting it out. Go next to R, creeping up around them though. 2 teams left on match point, 3 not. Now it's 2 and 2. Go next, or LG can push us to another game. Alliance or Falcons could win it all here.
The Falcons are engaging on LG. This could be a third-party opportunity from Alliance. Looking at them from the other side. Falcons in trouble. Zero getting knocked. How gets the following knock? The double massive hits. Hitting Sweet and Sykes. They're looking to reset. Focus the last one from LG. And Walty needs some support. They're dancing around the moment shields, but this is the messiest fight.
They can't kill them fast enough. They're not going to get the resets. They have to pull high ground.
Falcons are in shambles. How is one shot? Impossible! Falcons get eliminated!
It's another 1v3, but I don't think Alliance can do it.
also rewarded with 51 points and a match point chance now. LG, we saw before, they were debating, is it the evac play, is it the drop play? As the zone closes in, it's the drop play.
Going right down behind Team Falcons. Shopify Rebellion get eliminated. It's only Falcons who are left, and LG drop down from the sky. Falcons look back, but look at the amount of bombardment of nades hurtled in their direction.
They've been waiting for this the whole time. They bubble last. That means LG will be exposed first.
Fate is calling. Falcons looking to get this dub. They have the advantage. The bombardment coming in next. They try to harass him with the Sheila. They find themselves pinched. LG also getting back from the back end. Falcons lose out on Wansy. This is still doable. Zero. One shot. Falcons are about to go down. LG get eliminated. Can he get the reset? No!
Goes down! We go to 9!
We get more Apex! For match point finals, we're going on to match number 9!
BKG go up against Furia. Both of them have just eclipsed 50 points. They move up and give themselves a chance at match point next time. E36 won't be able to get there, but maybe they can give themselves a bit of a boost here.
Better momentum here if they can. E36 slide down with the massive in hand. Aimbot with them, right here with the G7. And E36 bring up the crowd with the pop-up. They get the dub. And we get more Apex Legends. The curse continues, Dino. But we get more Apex. We get match number 9.
VKG. Still alive, still kicking. Hackis might not be saying that in a few seconds' time as well, but he hits the no-scope! He hits the no-scope! Alliance have gone though, even though Hackis gave it everything.
5 squads remain, 3 on match point. Only Virtus Pro or Aurora could keep us going here. If anyone else wins, they will be the champions here in Japan. Go Next, can you imagine if they pull off a victory here?
VK Gaming, they want to be aggressive. They want to try and take this win. But have they overcommitted here? QQ, he's down. Trying to stick the rest. VK will not win it. It was a big decision, a brave decision. But was it the right one? As Aurora will win that fight.
Go Next on height at the moment, just watching over Aurora.
That nade could be juicy.
Oh, there's so much damage being taken by the ring, and the nade's done the damage as well onto 9 Impulse.
Just rolls it down, caresses the grenade. They don't want to overcommit to this because they're worried about getting third pied. Funk's still
Aurora
on
gone.
blue. Aurora eliminated, we're down to 3.
VP, the only team who were not on match point before this game. If they go down, it would be LG or Go Next as our champions.
And Sweet Dreams stands center mass. Flanked by Sykes, flanked by Funk, to prove that he's still got it. Go Next now. See the bubbles go down and they send the Camel down as well. They split the zone. They completely own this side.
They might force the fight, force VB into LG, and then they can just wait. Will Go Next get the chance here to win this whole damn thing?
The wall goes down as well. Surely LG and VP have to engage. They're so close that they can almost smell each other at this point.
Dark Veil's gone though. And maybe that was the chance. All bubbles. Now in the slam!
The slam for VP, but Go Next will hold. Zidane. It's Sykes. LG looking to claim their destiny, but it's Go Next who win it. They are your ALGS Championship champions here in Sapporo, Japan, and EMEA claims the throne. win the tournament. The EMEA have reminded us just how damn good they are. And for those three gentlemen, a moment they will never, ever forget.
On the south, Reignite, Dreamfire, LG are all posturing up.
And LG have kind of just snuck their way in towards this zone. They were playing on that eastern side for quite some time, but now you can see they've got up to 2 red armors. They've got 1 purple armor to play with as well, so they're going to be pretty well suited to take some fights. The bubble will go down as well. Reignite, bang center zone at the moment if you need an indication of where that zone is going.
Love the position from Reignite, but maybe someone else wants to have it. Now LG, a slow group stage. Can they find anything in the elimination? They've lost 2 here. It's not looking great for LG, but maybe Funk can save them.
Trying to get funky if you're an LG fan. Can he clutch? That's the question. No, he cannot. LG will be eliminated. Dreamfire go down as well, much to the disappointment of the crowd here in Sapporo. But it's August and Hungary who have managed to reset, who now have a safe spot to play, and they've got some height.
Dragons on height, Reignite in a fantastic position.
Yes, he just sent it onto them.
Suddenly, Disguise get involved. They go down. August and Hungary now in one of the positions they can push from the south. By the way, there's still a solo from FaZe Clan that could make a difference in this.
DSG tried to castle wall up onto the position that August and Hungary were trying to hold, and August and Hungary just swatted them aside like a fly. 5 squads now remaining. Reignite still alive. Bang center zone. FaZe Clan with that solo, like you said, and it's Dragons and August and Hungary who make it up the other 2 teams.
Trying to see who actually has Newcastle Wolves to play with here in this final circle. As Dragons now have to move, they'll jump onto the solo. Nags just desperately trying to escape here, and I think Dragons is just going to throw him into someone else as Matafa who gets the kill in the end.
August and Hungary should be the team who have the best position to win this game. Haven't even expended the bubble of the Gibraltar henchmen. Keeping that in the back pocket because they are just observing what is about to happen in front of them. Reignite versus Dragons surely have to be the 2 teams to engage, as they are stood right next to each other. A little bit of extra cover going down. The question is there going to be enough time for that respawn beacon to even hit?
The Dark Veil's going to play a big part in this, by the way. There's going to be a lot of vision that's lost.
F-Chan try and get the bubble down, but he gets pumped. It's going to be panic from Dragon, who gets that knock. The second one will come in as well. Reignite will get those kills, but like we thought would happen, August and Hungary are there to collect that win. A simple finish for them. But simple in these lobbies, you'll take it if you can get it.
You said it yesterday, August and Hungary can just turn up out of nowhere and find victories. And sure, they didn't have the momentum on their side yesterday, but now it seems like they have found their footing in this lobby. 13 kills for VK. Just on this eastern side now. They're in a really good spot to actually walk up to this hedge, by the way, and they have such a good amount of coverage to look down on the teams that are going to be below them.
Zero Tenacity eliminated, 5 squads now remaining. We're going to see
a
potential slam coming in, but the bubbles are also down. Custer's going to get one. It's Team Burger on the other side of this fight. Rez potentially coming in as well as everybody tries to find their corner to call home. Rez is good. Bubble has been used, as has the tack as well, and now it's going to be a little bit of a fall down from Supernova onto VK, and VK Gaming will be eliminated. Supernova, they get the job done, as now Amphi is the last standing, but might be able to stick a Rez here.
Supernova keep finding the third party.
Amphi,
what can you do?
He misses the last shot. Ninjas will be eliminated. We're into our top 3.
Team Burger are just walking through everyone right now. August and Hungary the next target, and it's the last fight. It's Supernova again, who full on send it to Burger.
Supernova looking to clean up this game. August and Hungary taken out, and now surely the final pieces of the final team of Team Burger will go down as well. Break open the champagne, Supernova. You're the winners of Game 2.
Every single time in the kill feed I saw a team win a fight, they would then go down to Supernova. They seem to just always be waiting in the wings, waiting for that opportunity to third party. This is going to be a difficult one because no one is really center of this zone. Everyone has to move from each angle right now. You can see it on the map. Reignite on that northeast, LG on the southeast. And Ninjas on the northwest with Zero Tenacity maybe closest on the southwest.
I've got to give a huge amount of credit to Reignite here. They have somehow or other managed to survive long enough to get utility back. They've got the castle wall available on Sudatakin as well, who can then find a spot to play. So this is what we mean sometimes in this meta. It's not about being huge damage outputters. It's not about pushing people away. It's about just surviving long enough to get those ultimates back, to get the utility back, to then create a place to play yourself.
I mean, that's what Reignite did in game one, right? They just survived. They didn't get many kills, but they got the points from survival. And sometimes that's good enough to get you into elimination round 2. And I mean, if anyone can do it, Reignite have 2 members of Pulverix that did it as a 2 as well back in the day. So as a full 3, they're going to be more than comfortable to try and survive here.
Reignite probably going to have to deal with Ninjas first. LG are looking on that fight as well. And this is the interesting situation, right? When it's 3 teams remaining, it's usually you're looking at the 2 teams who are closest and then the other team is looking at third. When there's 4 and everyone kind of has a quarter of this final zone, it's about who takes damage. It's about who wants to be aggressive and make a play. And there's a frag grenade down there! Inside of the bubble, but it's not enough again! And Reignite still stay alive!
Somehow that grenade even exploding under their bottoms, they still manage to be in a good position here as bombardment starting to arrive. Bubbles drop down. LG have to move in with the zone. Will they actually take this fight? The Sheila comes out.
Sheila comes out, but it's Z10 who look like they're in the best position all of a sudden. Sudatakin lets us last alive. Reignite will be eliminated. Now we're into our top 3. Now we look for the third party opportunity. And surely this is lined up for Zero Tenacity, although the slam will force them to take a little bit of zone damage. Nasky trying to do what he can. He can't do enough. Ninjas still can't get that win on the board, and it will be Zero Tenacity in that final moment, who were the team with the most space to claim it as their own. They're the ones who'll take home game number 3.
And cast your mind back to when Zero Tenacity took that fight against Team Burger, dead center of the zone. A slither of health surviving that 3v3, but winning that engagement gave them that position, and they go on to win the game. I said it might be one of the most important fights of their tournament so far, as they put now 12 kills on the board, 12 points from placement. It's a 24-point game.
Okay.
I give you a on them. We can play beyond the rampart wall. Play beyond the car. Play beyond the car on the rampart wall.
I'm gonna queue here.
I'm taking them with Gibiel.
What's our bub at? What's our bub at?
Bub is soon. Bub is 9.
We might want to swing the left, maybe.
Yeah, maybe with Bub we can peek the left. Dodge that. We're good. We're good. We're good. Bub is 3. Bub is 3. I'm gonna bub us back. I'm gonna bub us back. Bubbing us back. Play up to me. Play up to me. Can we peek this rampart? Jump up in front of me.
I broke his window.
Can we swing left? Can we hard swing left? Peek them up. Peek them up. We got rep. We got rep. Back. Try lift. Try lift. Try lift. Oh my God.
Points now remain. VK Gaming, 22 points right now as they start to climb these leaderboards, but it is absolute carnage yet again. The Sheilas are coming out, and it's spray and pray.
It's Ninjas, it's Zayn as a solo, who's just trying to get behind everyone at the moment. Let Sheila do the work. The slam comes in, which sends one player flying. Ninjas will be eliminated, but it's VK Gaming reloading the massive, but not in time. QQ, entire team below him. Jesus, professional eliminated as well. As a solo, can he do it? Yes, he can. VK Gaming will close out, and it's all thanks to that man on your screen.
A massive win for VK Gaming. Could that be the points they need to set themselves into the elimination bracket round 2? It's only match 4, but to get those points on the board, to set yourself up that high in the leaderboard could do wonders. And look what it means to them as well. Okay, final zone. Now closing, and the teams will collapse from either side of this wall. Gibiol's coming out. Zero Tenacity, a very early bubble for them. Nades thrown in by JMW, but they will have time to pop some cells.
And you saw Oblivion, they didn't really have to waste out on their bubble, right? They were hiding out behind the Newcastle wall, as Tenacity had used up their Source X and Y, now used their Gibby bubble. You saw the Gibby bombardment earlier on from the team on the other side of the fence. Fades aren't able to get 2 knots, 5 squads left. Source X and Y don't want to overextend with Zero Tenacity now coming in from their back. Oh, gets the clean up here. Zero Tenacity get eliminated. Source X and Y now trying to get the KP as they were sitting in 15.
Oh my God, this has been a masterclass from Source X and Y. GHS Professional, they move to the other side of the fence. Is it the right decision? Seems like it. The hipfire works, but FaZe just walks straight into this.
The crowd goes wild, but with FaZe being a full 3, man, they get the next game. They clean up game number 5 as the winners.
By the way, VKG still down the bottom, still looking good. They'll have a Valcolt ready. There's a zip up the bridge if they need to take that at some point. May require taking some zone damage, but there's definitely options, potentially even some evacs in their back pocket as well. Dragons are set up quite well on this bridge, and a gold longbow will be ringing out as the other teams from the south now have to start to move.
Oh, you hear them mowing down with the Sheilas. Their tenacity get eliminated. Team Burger now make their move with the ring closing in behind their backs. So many other teams now, as Orcus and Hungry also lose out on one. Team Burger make the initiative with the Newcastle wall, but neighboring right alongside them is LG, holding on for dear life. There's 2 individual fights happening.
They take down one team without any damage. That means they can immediately go onto LG here, who are stuck right at the edge of zone. They climb. I'm not sure Sharky's heard it though. Does he turn around at the wrong time?
There's so many loud noises though at the same time. The bombardment, the Sheilas all ringing in their ears as Pricey's the last one alive for Team Burger.
Often the solo remaining for Team Burger. Can Pricey pull this back? It was such a good start to this multi-team fight, but Team Burger may have given it up.
Also, the fights have just been a standstill from the north side. VK Gaming now engaged with GHS. Dragons now move up. The bombardments have been called in. Team Burger get eliminated. GHS uncontested from the other side of this fence, looking to get even more KP. 7 in total here as Rufa jumps down from the other side. VK Gaming get eliminated. Last 3 squads left between Dragons, LG, and GHS.
Smart rotation gets them 4th place, but it's GHS Professional who want to add even more points to their tally right now. The R99 has plenty of bullets left to take down these other 2 teams.
This is even bigger for Dragons if they can stay alive to get more KP because they're sitting in 11th place. One of the teams on the cusp. Can they do it? He needs to reload the EVA. He lets it mow down with the R9, and Dragons get the points that they need to elevate themselves all the way to 6th place with 42 total points.
With 2 games left and the cutoff currently sitting at around 34. It could be even higher than 40, Vicky. We could be looking at a 44-point cutoff potentially. You're averaging that 5-6 points a game.
I'm just scared because it was player K that had to get rezzed, which means he won't have that Newcastle wall as the circle is closing in right behind him.
And that's why these scout shots are so important. Every bullet he hits is another 3% towards getting that wall up.
Exactly. They are able to get a knock and finishing blow onto Queso here as they're looking at the other team across from them. Disguise slowly approach VK Gaming, who are on the other side of the wall.
NB, their cover is running out soon. They'll have to just hold on to the loot bins. We can see Matafe tries to get up. Still can't see the health bars of where his teammates are, but Dragons, they're taking all of the attention from NB right now. Disguised, I think they might have this one in the bag.
Let's see, with VKG stuck as a duo, 5 squads left, NB taking their time. Orcus and Hungry out of the zone, they can't come back up, they get eliminated. Dragons stuck on the edge of zone here too, looking at VK Gaming while Disguise have to start moving forward.
Perfectly timed Gibby ult here. This is going to cause havoc for all the other teams if the bubbles run out in time. Dragons still alive here. Go out with VKG and Envy.
And Yanya is able to get the full squad wipe there too. Envy stay alive. The domes have been utilized. The Newcastle walls have been put down. And Disguise have also had some time to build up their own ults.
Does player K have the wall available? Does Strafing Planes still have the bubble to use? The last vestiges of the Sheila are coming out now for Disguised.
Still 3 squads. How have VKG not been eliminated at this point?
Just hiding behind the sliver of cover if they can. That's why you see that Moby right in front of them. But the engagement starts. Gibby Bo for Gibby able the melee to push him into the zone so he can take the damage. VKG get eliminated. Disguise versus Envy. And Disguise desperately trying to stay alive. But a huge Dark Star from Strafing Flame has allowed Disguise to take game number 7.
Look at that massive morale boost for the boys. 18 total points they pick up. There are 3 squads left and Burger need 2 points or 3 points to secure it. 2 points, it would come down to a tiebreaker with Team NRG, who are currently sitting in 10th spot. This is going to be an intense final circle.
Everything coming down to this for Burger, and they're holding on to height. They're holding down to that northern side of zone, while Orcless and Hungry are staring down Dragons, not looking at Burger on this rotate.
If they make it into the top 2, they will get to 41 points. If they get just 3 KP, they will secure their spot for tomorrow.
And I'm getting word that Team Burger would break the tiebreaker here if they tie with NRG. 39 points. They're looking at Dragons, who are trying to send it on to them. This may destroy their chances depending on how this fight goes, with Orcless and Hungry right behind them.
Can Team Burger force the other 2 squads into each other? It looks like they're fighting. A great spot! 2 knocks! If they secure these, it's tomorrow for them. They do it! Make it through to the elimination bracket 2. 41 points! That means they win on tiebreaker!
Team Burger will be meeting the rest of our top 10 squads in our next elimination bracket. Welcome, Team Burger, as the face down happens between Burger and Orcless and Hungry.
Okay, still some work to do though. Pricey needs to get this bat off. Orcless and Hungry actually sitting very close to where the final circle finishes. That means they don't have to move their position necessarily, and as you can see, it's high ground, that's good. But the Gibby ult comes out. Catwall used now by Orcless and Hungry. Can Team Burger stay alive and get any more points? They won't know that they've secured it at this point. Orcless and Hungry cap off a fantastic elimination bracket 1 with 96 points and another dub.
Wait until they find out. Look, this is the moment. That's the moment. Orcless, huge domination within this series.
I think Sharky's waiting for confirmation, and they've just got it. We get the hug from the boys. There was some tense final moments, but there's some APAC South love and joy to be spread around as Disguised come over to celebrate with them. Incredibly tough, but the last couple of games see some late entries from Australia and the surrounding regions there making it through. I love this group hug. I love a group hug.
Look at this emotions, man. This is amazing. This is what we're here for. This is what LAN is about. Nonetheless, a championship. Team Burger, you've made it. You are a 10th place squad that has made it into our next elimination round.
I like the idea of high ground a little more, if only because you can see what's coming. This is the problem with where Fnatic are at right now, is that having opted into low ground, there are a lot of teams that can come at you that you cannot see coming unless you're actively peeking them. Whereas Meteor on top are going to own the bridge. It's now Complexity, Source X, and Y that really get to decide who gets the advantage in this game. And Source X and Y no longer get that say.
Yeah, Source X and Y getting out now. Fnatic already underneath. Now it comes down to whether or not Complexity fights Fnatic on the bottom, but if either or decides to fight the top, all you need is one evac to join the fray up top, and you can close out the game with a big 3P.
Complexity have to make a decision though, because it really does come down to them. If they do nothing, then they just die, and then they die for free. Complexity have managed to climb a little bit further up onto the high ground, and this bubble is buying them some really nice time, but already we've seen the mobile minigun tear through the Rampart cover, and Complexity are going to have to take a fight, leaving this open for Fnatic. This fight does mean that Fnatic, knowing that it's going on, could third party.
Yeah, Fnatic sitting outside of the bushes right now saying, hey, you guys fight, we'll join the fray later. Complexity, however, used all their utility, is gonna get punished by Meteor from above.
Or, with the Mastiff, does find the first knock, but it's answered back, and Fnatic do show up on the high ground. Now they've preemptively used the bubble. It's a Peacekeeper in the hands of Leica, and Maltstera already whipping out the mobile minigun, takes out Complexity. They have got very little resistance in front of them as Fnatic set up the third party, watch it happen, and come in, taking the very first win in Japan!
I told you about Fnatic! It's the home stage, they are good at bubble fighting, they decided to opt for low ground, join the fray later on high ground, they close out the game. Honestly, the last 3v3 wasn't even close, they just mopped the fights easily. Humongous game to start the day on, especially at home.
Give me. Careful. Guys, can we get this guy now? Guys, listen. Or actually, no, look at that. Last one. Can we wipe then? Is it one team? Yeah. Shoot it. Yeah, no, come in. Alright, get shields. Yep. No, it's a entire different team down here.
Out of these guys.
A new team down here, guys.
I have to get my ward in. How do we play for this? Here, we play this here.
Okay.
Can I loot real quick, Sonny? I've got nothing.
No, there's a team down here, bro.
Okay, wait. I'm getting ward down here.
Yeah, we just get here. We hold our back and we get it there. Alright, run God, I give you I holding a wrap. You guys do you, alright?
Yep. Probably double self.
Play with them.
Yeah, I'm playing up high. Yeah, hold high.
Alright, guys, I have 2 ultics out there. Our wrap is good now. Our wrap is entirely good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start playing right and
I need shield. I'm 1-4.
Bro,
I already got shoot this.
Shoot in the corner. So much damage on
They're all in this wall, bro. They're all in the wall.
Okay, carry the walk up left. Matt, carry left. Give out the. Alright, I don't need to use up. I don't need to use up, alright?
Yep. We're out here.
Picking. We're chilling. I'm gonna give you all
I need some shotgun ammo.
Dropping you.
Okay. I'm good.
Burning them there.
Body down below.
That's fine. Just worry about this team. I'm gonna give you out the.
I'm shooting wall.
Give you out thing.
Can you get a
Look at the side and play for a second.
No walls yet.
Bobbing here.
I have no shotgun ammo. I can drop you all in. Okay, take this.
Look at him. Look here. In the lane. Four. No, Corey. Look right. Get walls. Get walls right. Jim, you got the wall.
Yes, I do. I can wall them. Shoot them. I can wall them.
Yeah, do it.
Yes.
Fight. Nice.
He's back. Play ball.
Play back.
Kitty one.
No.
You got the one, guys. We go to one. Show that nice.
Really good.
In the nick of time as 100 Thieves come up from below to sneak the win away from them. That was such a fantastic endgame. But Shopify Rebellion could have learned a lesson from Brent. You cannot fight a war on 2 fronts.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that regardless of not winning or not, they had so many kills that pushes them up really far. But like you said, 100 Thieves came in waiting for the 3P to clean up the fight because it's chaotic. When you have that many areas and you need to deny everybody, I think they killed like 5-6 teams with the Sheila and stuff.
Yeah.
So when it's that many teams going down, essentially at some point, high or low will be free. Whichever side is free gets the 3P. 100 Thieves takes home the win, and that's really solid. Now we shall see who pushes who into what. TSM is looking in the best spot right now, because I believe, speaking of how the zone is closing towards, VP should be further closer to Guild than TSM needs to go up fast. Also depends on if they have evacs or not. But I think that the top teams should have to fight unless something drastically happens. Wasting bubble early now could be risky.
It's tough because, well, TSM moving up this zip line is the right play for them.
Yeah.
Virtus Pro committing to that fight is absolutely the wrong play for them. Virtus Pro have so much other space to work with that TSM should know exactly how safe they are. And now with Guild starting to apply pressure to Virtus Pro as well, this is going to be an unending barrage that they cannot survive through. Guild hold on to this high ground. They're simply applying pressure with the Newcastle ultimate, but now we've got a few seconds.
We get a couple of seconds of Bubble. Bubble came back up right on time for Gibiel to not close them out. Now they have to decide, do we drop to play for second or do we try to play for first? It's gonna be a tough bet. TSM is looking really good here right now because nothing is happening. But if a team does drop, it's gonna be really hard. Evax coming out, they might be looking to join the fray soon.
Catalyst Wall for Stall is good, but I'm wondering about these Skynades. Not going to connect onto Virtus Pro this time. You're seeing a lot of utility used. That's a lot of ultimates, both bubbles, plenty of nades as well. Phony actually managing to shoot out the evac tower, denying TSM the rotation up. Guild set up, but TSM trying to take the evac tower, do not make it, so it's just these two. Guild and Virtus Pro fight it out, and Guild cannot make it up. They cannot shoot back at Virtus Pro, and they fall so far into wall as Virtus Pro take the win.
That's the biggest thing we've seen. I'm gonna say a quick play-by-play. They used Bubble early to bait out the Gibiel. Managed to get Bubble back for the second part so they didn't go down. Managed to extend not fighting early with the catwalk. And after that happened, TSM was just like, are they not gonna fight? They have to fight soon. No, we gotta take the we're gonna take me. Oh no, they're dead to zone because it took too long. Amazing stall by both teams up top, making it so that they could not join the fray.
Having bullets in your shield right now, extremely important. You can force other teams away. They can't really pick you if they don't have their wall up. It's a fantastic way to be proactive, and Fnatic are going to be proactive here and move up.
And that was with the utility of Yuka putting down the Gibby bombardment here. Now going to be able to recover after using the Newcastle wall.
And they haven't used Bubble yet. They make the rotation without using Gibby Bubble. That's so important. They can sit here. You can see you just want to hold on to it for as long as possible. And then when you have no choice but to use it, you can survive.
Everybody's going to collapse on each other. Now 8 squads left in a zone like this. Fnatic in the middle of everything, but the isolated fight from the Catalyst Wall have allowed Fnatic to look at energy. TSM trying to skate away over to the left side while all the fighting is happening by the north side of the wall.
Oh my god, fantastic from TSM. As we said, their utility cooldowns were under so much pressure on the top of that building, but somehow they do find a spot, and they've got some of the most space in the zone right now.
Oh, the nade from Zap, finding 2, C9 get eliminated, TSM get that for free, Disguise eliminated, 4 squads left, and Fnatic are looking to walk up to take up this space.
Fnatic take the lead in the lobby now, and with a fully indestructible wall that they sit behind, this is a great spot. They'll peek over, try and get some damage onto TSM, and force an opening where NRG can push in. Fnatic, it looks like they're going to get forced out first. Okay, we do have the evac coming down if we need any shenanigans left. No Valkyries in the lobby, but it may give someone a chance to rat it out.
But Leica's also got that Newcastle shield just in case. They gotta look at 2 teams at the same time, looking like chameleons. The little delay on the Newcastle wall. Yuka looking to the right. They have to make sure both teams feel the pressure. TSM get another knock. Fnatic get eliminated. Reps is the last one alive here on the other side from the and NRG with the patient play. Being the squad on the south side, utilize that walk to stay out of the line of sight of TSM.
Very impressive there from NRG. 17 points they pull out in game 4. This squad that has been put back together. I think Fnatic also